Hello, my dear Leos. I'm recording this video for you. It's your forecast for February 2021. Today, I will do Celtic cross for you to see what type of energies you will be working with in the month of February. It's exciting to do this reading for you. Please do remember that the reading is general, so most of the information will apply to you. But if something doesn't resonate with you, please take it with a lightness of the heart. I also do want to thank you so much for your support, for liking my videos and commenting on them. So we begin with Archetype Cards by Carolyn Miss. I really love this deck. And before I start Celtic Cross spread for the month of February, I will pull one card that will represent the energies of January. Which energies are you coming out of, which archetype you're coming out of, and then we'll see what type of energies and situations you will be working with in the month of February. So dear Leos, hopefully you had a wonderful month of January and you're looking forward to February, and this year is going really well for you. So let's take a look what's happening in your life. So the first card that came out is actually a card of gossip. So the light attribute of this card is awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So it's interesting card. So possibly, if you hear people gossiping around you, maybe you're not trying to participate in this gossip and it makes you feel uncomfortable. You're honoring, trusting people, trusting the divine, and trusting how things unfold. So the shadow attribute is thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. So maybe somebody gave you some secret information, or you found out something about your close friend or people in your surroundings. So this archetype is testing you whether you will support this energy of gossiping, and feel powerful with the secret information, or if you will honor this person and try to suppress, the gossip. So it's very interesting. Let's see. Maybe somebody's spreading gossip around you, about you too, and that maybe it feels hurtful. But you know that usually people who do that probably don't feel self-confident in themselves and use this information, private secret information, to their advantage, to look better in comparison to someone else, if somebody's in a disadvantaged situation. So these are all lessons, and we're all learning from them. Okay, so let's see. The archetype where, for the month of February for you is monk or nun. So the light attribute of this energy is selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So I know a lot of you Leos are very bright personalities, very energetic. People love you. You're always on the spotlight. A lot of people are attracted to you. But it seems to me like in the month of February, you will be taking some time, and devoted to yourself. You will pray about things, maybe spend some time in meditation, or take time to pray about others. So you will be devoting yourself to keeping this light and try to make peace, within yourself, but also try to keep peace in the surroundings. So if there's a difficult situation that's been lurking around, and people gossiping and people spreading rumors, there's a lot of unrest and settle, within the family or at work or in the circle of your friends. With this energy, you will be the peacemaker. You actually will look at everything from a higher perspective, and you'll be more dedicated to spirit than to gossip. So the shadow attribute of this card is negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. So you're learning not to be judgmental of life itself, because there's so many scenarios in life, and we all can find ourselves in difficult scenarios and situations at some point in our life. So it teaches us compassion and devotion and trusting in the way the events unfold for us and for others. So let's see the energy that will be hindering you or helping you, that will be challenging you in the month of February. So we know now that you have this archetype of the monk or nun, trying to keep dedication and devotion to spirit. Um, so let's see. Here your card came out, but this energy will be challenging for you. And here we have erosion. So possibly, something is being destroyed in your life, possibly relationships, disintegrating in your life, or maybe you feel like the situation is no longer suitable for you. So as we know, everything with time changes and decays and being destroyed, by forces of nature, by time itself, by different factors. So possibly some of your relationships are experiencing this process of erosion, where you feel like your friendships may be not serving you. Like if your friendships are not as strong with people, some connections are not serving you any longer, and you feel like generally something doesn't feel right in your life, and things that were sturdy and you had direction before, like they don't feel the same. They feel like you can't really depend on them, and the foundation is not as strong. So possibly you will experience some scenarios like that in the month of February. So let's see. There will be some challenges, right? About stability, about not being stuck in the same place, about moving forward. You'll be finding out maybe information about people that will be challenging for you to know. So this energy and this card will represent your immediate past. And here we have Queen of Wands. So it could be, again, a person in your life who has fire sign qualities, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or just we're seeing that you were trying to be compassionate about something that made you pretty nervous or pretty excited, so you're trying to understand situation, because queens are all about compassion, understanding, holding knowledge, being receptive to the situation. But also fire represents something very energetic, very fast moving, which contains a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. So there was a situation about excitement, which was kind of hot and exciting for you, but you also had to be receptive of how it unfolds and how you judge it, and you had to be understanding. So it's like these opposite energies. So it also could be a person that you are involved with in a professional relationship, or in some kind of private, intimate relationship too. The next card that came out is Seven of Cups, but in reverse. So usually Seven of Cups represents dreams, illusions, visions, maybe having a little bit of scattered thoughts, being indecisive about something, or actually trying to make a choice out of many options. But in upside down position, it gives me a little bit connotation of something a little bit more scattered. Or maybe you are actually coming out of your illusions and you are seeing more clearly about this situation. Possibly you're praying or looking for answers. So this illusion, deception, I feel like you're sort of coming out of it, and your mind kind of being pulled away from all these daydreaming states, so you're becoming possibly more focused and seeing more clearly. Again, you're probably trying to stay more quiet and focused, and you will be meditating more and kind of praying and really rethinking what happened, or what's going to happen. So this is the base of the situation. So it requires your concentration. It requires your understanding, because we have cups. It's energy of your heart, energy of emotions. So you will deal a lot with your feelings, but you will have to clear your mind and not let your thoughts lead you too far. Not let do not think about what other people say. Do not think too far ahead, because you will have a lot of disturbing thoughts and ideas that will cause a lot of unrest. Remember that you need to stay in the position of monk or nun, kind of stay still, pray, meditate, and believe, like be the servant of the spirit. Carry the light into the situation. Although the situations could feel destructive and erosive, stay put, and that would be mostly beneficial to you, instead of kind of fantasizing too much or taking your thoughts too far, where they will cause like disturbance or some sort of collapse, in your relationships. So let's also see what will be crowning your thoughts. And here we have Ace of Wands in the upright position. So that means that you will have to make a clear decision about something. You will possibly have to make a clear cut, in the relationship. If you possibly felt like people were gossiping about you, or not being nice to you, or spreading rumors about you, maybe you'll have to state to them that this is no longer acceptable, that you will not participate in this type of relationship, where you can't really trust people, that you don't want to spread the rumors about someone. So you will state that very clearly to someone, or possibly you'll have to cut the tie. So you are getting chance to communicate clearly, to make a decision, to move forward, and so you will kind of have clarity of the mind and assertiveness. So whatever decision you're trying to make, you will be able to make this decision. And again, we have clarity of mind indicated again. So here is Seven of Cups in reverse, where you're getting out of this delusional and illusional mind, and you are regaining clarity. So it's all about getting clear and trusting the outcome. Let's look into the energy of immediate future. And here we have Queen of Cups. So again, it could indicate a person in your life who is very compassionate, loving, who is very receptive. It can be your energy, where coming from the energy of the Queen of Wands, where you felt a little bit of like disturbance, a little bit of fire, could even feel like a little bit of anger. You certainly felt confident and assertive. The Queen of Cups is more loving, more calm, more in like there's energy about peace of mind, about her. There's energy of compassion, of connecting to people, understanding them, loving, offering that love, offering the healing. So it's about like settling your emotions, trusting, opening your heart to something, and moving forward. Possibly could indicate someone that you love, and so something might become clear about the person that you love. You could possibly even make a proposal to someone about something. But this energy definitely feels a lot more peaceful, and possibly if you were thinking about talking to someone, I feel like the person will be receptive to your ideas and will communicate back to you with understanding. So let's also look into your fears, whatever fears might come out for you in the month of February. And here we have Judgment in reverse. So Judgment is usually a card of like, I feel like it represents a lot of family ties, connections to the family. So you might feel that your family will not understand you, or something is not working out in your family. Maybe possibly you didn't talk to them in a while, and so there are some fears about your family connection. Also some fears about not being recognized, or not being heard, or not being understood. So you feel like maybe people are not noticing you as much in this month of February. You're staying more quiet. You're not really making or not announcing anything about yourself, about your work, about your being in the world. So there are some fears about not being noticed, recognized, or heard, or understood. Let's see. What about your external environment and how other people see you, how other people perceive you? And here we have the Empress, and that's totally a beautiful card. So people who surround you, they see you as a very abundant person, in a sense where you're very creative. You have really a lot to offer to other people. You're very compassionate. You're just full of wonderful ideas, creative ideas about projects. They see that you have a lot of potential, that you're very loving, understanding, and you're just abundant. You have just a lot to offer. They do see that you look good, that you are healthy, then that you are enthusiastic. So they see you as an attractive, beautiful energy that everybody kind of is attracted to. And again, for some, I see that you might get a proposal, and actually about getting married or something like that, or you're thinking about proposing to someone. That also could be possible. So let's look into your hopes and desires for the month of February. And here we have Ace of Wands. So with Ace of Wands energy, you're wishing to be more decisive. You're wishing to maybe tell someone about your passion, and possibly you're starting new creative projects. So usually the energy of Wands is it's opportunity, but it's like a creative opportunity, and it's also a very spiritual card. It's energy of the spirit, so it's feeling powerful, feeling like enthusiastic, feeling like you want to go forward with something, really having this burning desire and moving like with a little bit more speed or something like that. So maybe you wish for the things to move a little faster. You will take opportunities, you will feel excited about certain things. So this is great. Let's also look at the outcome and the advice. And here we have death in reverse. So usually a card of death is a card of transformation, a card of going through something in your life that completely changes many things for you. And here, if here is an erosion happens kind of slower, so it's nothing abrupt. So you feel like things could be disintegrating in some areas, but it's kind of happening in a gentle way. And so same thing is here, if it would have been death in upright position, it would have been like this event that just kind of like gallops through your life. And whenever like the death is done going through your energy, you feel like you're a completely new person. Everything is completely new. Your situation changed, transformation happened, and it's quite difficult energy. Well, in upside down position, I feel like you understand that the change is happening, but everything is happening a little slower. So you have an advantage of actually think through the things, meditate about them, get clear answers, and start moving. But like you have this energy of Queen of Cups, which is a little slower moving energy, and also, you will see your direction, and you feel, you will know where to make the change. You have all the resources, and all your ideas are very full of potential and very abundant. So don't feel afraid about not being recognized or not being heard. Those are just false fears. And yes, start moving, but it seems to me that the change will happen a little slower, and the cards are telling you, the situation is shifting, so start doing something about it. But it doesn't have to be anything abrupt or urgent, or just to be aware that things are changing, and take control of the situation. So I would like to pull a couple of cards from Angels of Romance for those of you who are interested in romantic advice. So the first card I will pull will be for couples or people in relationships. And here we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So we have this card that shows maybe if one person is controlling the other, just allow things to kind of happen naturally. And if you're feeling something's not working out, just kind of feel it out. It's like actually the energy of feeling the situation out, not cutting ties completely, give it some time, meditate on it, think about it, and trust, maybe change your thoughts about the situation. And once you change your thoughts about the situation and same patterns of thinking, then the situation will start shifting, and you will get like more positive outcomes, with more compassion towards situation, with letting go of the control, you possibly would be able to shift something in your relationship for the better. So this card is going to be for single Leos. And here we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So this card sort of came out in reverse. So I would think that possibly you might not get necessarily a new chance in the relationship in the month of February. So maybe you just have to kind of wait out, and just stay still, for this month, and not worry about any type of connections yet. Well, of course, maybe if you do meet someone, because we do have Ace of Wands here, which indicates possibility, there would be a chance for some of you, but by Angels of Romance, not a lot is promised here. So I also would like to pull one card for you from my postcards, and that also is going to be your advice for the month of February. And here we have this beautiful painting by Camille Pissarro, and what I'm seeing here, if you can see a street full of people, and the people look so small, like they're almost like ants, so the perspective of the viewer is much higher. So actually it was also advised here for you to take a higher perspective, like you're looking at the things from like a smaller perspective and you're not seeing the bigger picture. And this month is giving you opportunity to look at everything from a higher perspective. So look at the situation, what's bothering you from a higher perspective, and trust that everything will develop. It's like a larger tapestry of things. And when we are like focused in one, focal point, we don't understand the bigger picture. So try to understand the bigger picture of things and trust the way things unfold. Even if something disintegrating and erosion happens, allow it to happen. Things happen like that. So, but also start moving and understanding the situation from a higher perspective. So thank you so much for watching, dear Leos. Hopefully you enjoyed this forecast, and I'm looking to seeing you next month. Please like the video if you enjoyed the forecast.